from a certain favorite video game or anime just might be in there. And speaking of anime, we got Shulk.
Oh, I was going to say, what does Yoshi have to do with the anime? I did not see the show come out, but this is an interesting matchup, to say the least. It's going to be very fun to watch it unfold and watch the dynamics sort of mature as the set goes on. Already we're seeing some interesting patience here from Weeblewobs, and it's working out. Nice bait and punish.
Yeah, Chumples is going to be using that nair like nobody's business, right? One super large nair, goes around the world, does your taxes for you and everything here. This is a very volatile matchup when you kind of think about it, right? Shulk can change weights, and Yoshi, while can't change weights, can sometimes hit you very hard. So you have to be very careful of a lot of the arts that you're throwing out here. Still speed art on the table right now. Weeblewobs on the Yoshi, and this is kind of what Shulk does best, right? It kind of scoops you up and carries you across the stage. It's about how you get back, though, and recognizing, you know what, Smash Art, I'm kind of in a weird spot. Let me just go to shield and make sure my stock is safe.
Right, and that was important. Weeblewobs was looking for a big hit to try and take that stock. Looking for another one, too. Not able to find that up air until we get another shot at it. Weeblewobs going up just a little bit, and has at least one fan pretty excited about it.
Ooh, okay, switching on over to Smash. We want to get something started here, but I'm loving the way that Weeblewobs is taken to the sky right now. Maybe we can even get a punish here. Smash Art is going to also affect Shulk as well, so we are going to take more of the knockback and the damage here. But look at this, Weeblewobs. I love the aerial drift on this player, right? Flowing out eggs and very, very safe right now. Going to shield, but still Chumples can't get much started, AG.
Wow, especially with that spacing. This might be the stock already, and there it goes. The spacing around that forward air, the down tilt, and the presence of mind to follow it all up. Looking really good for Weeblewobs right now.
Yeah, you got to get the stock off somehow, right? We're going to go to speed art to try and get something going here. There's the grab into the back throw. We're going jump, so we're going to try and read where Yoshi's going to go. Once again, we've been talking about aerial drift this entire time, but once again, Yoshi got a 3,000-pound weight in that nose. This character is not light and even has double jump armor to complement.
Right. What a character. Smash anything, though, at this point will definitely seal the deal. We just have to find that hit, but we see Weeblewobble spacing Chumples out.
So close here. Every trade, once again, is just benefiting Weeblewobs right now. Still, there's the grab, down throw, trying to get something started. We got jump art, so we're going to be flying ourselves out there. There's the air slash, though. That is going to get the first stock off, but what a mountain to climb, AG.
True. If anyone can do it, though, it can probably be Shulk with some really explosive options. Unfortunately, Chumples is going to have to find a way in and around all of those eggs, projectiles, and just really good hitboxes that Weeblewobs putting out.
I cannot stress enough how much I'm loving the aerial drift coming out from Weeblewobs too,
fantastic.
Right? Not just like throwing himself into the battle saying, you know what, let me just kind of wait for the spacing to be right here. Air slash, though, is going to get some damage on the board, and already we're bringing it back here. The egg roll, it doesn't miss. When it does, you know, it's a little bit more of a risky option right here. But instead, we are going to be able to find the forward smash through the art switch. That's going to be Weeblewobs going up in a very, very dominant game one.
Definitely. We saw some incredible spacing, both in the air, as you mentioned, and even on the ground. That sort of jab lock scenario was all based off of some really excellent spacing and an incredible punish with a Yoshi down tilt, outspacing that Shulk aerial.
Hey, look, guys. Look, some music that you may not be seeing in Super Smash Brothers all the time. May I suggest some Omori music? Oh, we're going Guilty Gear? All right, I'm okay with Guilty Gear music.
That's fine, that's fine.
Still, though, once again, shout-outs to Bryce for bringing the music to us. Looks real good.
Just one of the many wonderful aspects of the tournament experience here. We got a nice pick. Nice little stage list, too, for the stage select screen.
Got it on the back of our passes as well. That's like the #1 like new age thing that you have to have on the back of your passes. You have to have the stage list. We still haven't decided on a unified rule set yet, AG, but what we have decided on is a character swap from one anime to another. We're going Aegis here. What do you think about this matchup into Yoshi?
Honestly, we're going to see a lot of the same stuff from the last game, but we are going to see one big change in dynamic, and that is the speed from Mythra coming in. We're already seeing it work wonders. Chumples with a very nice start to the game. Still even, but finally, Mythra is able to get around some of these hitboxes from Yoshi and put some damage on.
Yeah, I was about to say, Mythra does what I like to call little chops, right?
Yeah.
May not be the strongest hits, but she's able to get a lot of them in really, really quickly here. We have changed the tides of the match so crazy in this game number 2. Weeblewobs, who was so durable in the first game, now actually going down a lot. There's the back air, going to be able to live it out, but look at this. Chumples kind of threatening off stage here. The Age is so good at switching between playstyles here. The Prominence Revolt, though, is going to allow for Weeblewobs to start getting in, but at 143, Pyra's going to be taking care of this dinosaur real soon.
And then we got the egg lay here, but that trade is going to be great for Chumples. Finally taking a stock. I think this character switch already working wonders. Oh, okay. Big damage opportunity here. A nice wait, but reads that jump. Weeblewobble's trying to respond. Ooh.
Yeah, on Mythra, you're a little bit lighter here, trying to get the time on. The Egg Bomb not going to be enough here. Once again, just Mythra getting all of her chops right in here. And now Weeblewobs starting to get tossed around, but going to be able to find the up air out of shield. Mythra being the lighter of the 2 characters, she's just going to get exploded off the top.
Ooh, but this is a good response. Already switching to the Pyra. You know, you talked about not having those big hits, but unfortunately, Mythra can change into, you know, a character with some of the strongest hits, and then right back to these combos as well. But Weeblewobble's trying to put some strings together, but back off stage. Oh, what a hit!
Yeah, love the change too, right? And that's what the Ages can do really well, is just switch you up between one character to the next. Going for the Prominence Revolt, but it will be Weeblewobs who has been punishing that every single time. And now we're able to get up tilt up air, potentially in a good spot for an edge guard. We're still very much even, but that will be Chumples landing with that Pyra Nair, going right back to Mythra.
Honestly, that scrap kind of could have went either way, but it was definitely a huge Pyra Nair coming in. Now trying to get some damage, but hold on. Weeblewobs on the offensive.
Yeah, for sure. Now it's all about how long Mythra is going to be able to stay out here. Still now, both players just still trying to feel each other out. I have to say, throughout this entire major so far, we have seen some really great spacing here, especially when you are Mythra versus Yoshi. Yoshi can sometimes scoop you up with that up tilt, and that stock's going to be gone. Going on over to Pyra here, so we're going to have a little bit more help here. Trying to find the back air. It's not going to be enough here. Chumples on the verge of bringing this right back. What an explosive way to do so. The Prominence Revolt is not going to be able to do it, so we are going to see that exact punish again.
Nice. Really solid punish for the slight miss, but next big hit could do it, even if it is just a little down tilt, still comboing into that aerial. Dangerous spot to be in, though. Yoshi can make something happen off stage, but maybe in the next game. Chumples with a very solid character switch and a nice little comeback in this set.
Gotta say, some people do prefer Mythra and Pyra compared to Shulk, especially in their games too.
Some people?
Some people. Even though Xenoblade 1's a really good game.
I just can't imagine.
We're going Tekken, though.
All
we
right.
love Tekken. Oh, good song pick.
I
I judge players heavily on their song picks.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say. Listen, if you're turning on environmental noises and you're making me go through that too, I'm shaking my head, man. Game number 3 here. We've only seen some really, really close sets the entire time, AG. It's been very, very enjoyable here. We are going back to Pokemon Stadium 2, though, as expected at this point. Chumples now putting the hands into the Aegis here, getting now to avoid some of these eggs right now, even throwing out Rex, a little bit of the taunt, saying, all right, you know what, I'm done trying to get through the eggs here.
I'll just wait and give it a second, and wow, honestly, that second mattered so very much. Weeblewobs finally a crack in the defense.
Yeah, for sure. Still, though, both players playing a little bit more slowly. There's the egg roll. It's not going to lead anything other into Chumples getting a dash attack right here.
That's such a funny move. Unbelievable. I love those down tilts from Weeblewobs. Very low risk, high reward. Some good stuff, too. Keeping the pressure on right now. Nice. Back air. Oh, okay.
Yeah, things are starting to get a little bit weird here.
A little bit.
But still finding a way down. Honestly, if you're Yoshi, you want to get this stock off as fast as possible, right? You definitely don't want to deal with the Aegis with Rage, but instead, Prominence Revolt is going to be able to save Chumples right now. Weeblewobs at this point, still trying to get this stock off. Great. I like the mash out into the down air potentially, but it will be Weeblewobs that takes first stock.
Yeah, that back air does a whole lot. We see it taking the stock there. Weeblewobs at a dangerous percent, but that Mythra forward smash, not quite going to do it yet. Okay. Ooh. Getting around the Nair, really good spacing from Weeblewobs and really good offense right here. Almost got the scoop again. But
yep. We got combos, AG.
Yeah.
We definitely got combos. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Weeblewobs able to extend this lead all the way almost to stock here. Now we got to worry about Pyra, and once again, she kind of hits like a truck here, especially with Rage too. So now here we go, trying to find a loose backer, trying to find a loose aerial, trying to throw out the egg, but once again, that landing there is always so good. And once again, we're switching on over to Mythra. Pyra has done her job.
Yeah, that dash attack is really good at catching and landing. It just takes up about a quarter of the stage. Really hard to get away from, just like these combos can be. A lot of small damage hits, unlike that Yoshi back air.
Okay, Photon Edge right from the side of the stage. We saw a lot of that this morning, too. The middle schoolers love that move. It's big, and it hits a lot, too.
It's got so many hits.
It's true. There's the up air. Not enough Rage, though, to be stock here, so Weeblewobs has to find a way to get this stock off. 170, 181 on the Aegis here. Still trying to grab the ledge. I like how Weeblewobs is just waiting there. Nothing scarier than Yoshi waiting on ledge. Still, there's the dunk, but unable to get the KO off the top here. There's the back air. We got the job done.
Yeah, that back air is so versatile. A combo starter, a combo finisher, stock closer as well. And here we see another little combo. Chumples just looks so much more comfortable on the Aegis compared to the Shulk.
Yeah, absolutely. But Weeblewobs has done a really good job of stabilizing after that game number 2. It did kind of like roll out of control at one point here. Here comes Chumples, gets the grab, going straight on into the Pyra switch. We love to see it. I love when the combo doesn't just end at one character. It literally switches back and forth between the two. Kind of goes to show how much control you have over both characters and how comfortable you are with both. But still, Weeblewobs right now going to be able to get the grab here. Not able to get much off of it until we find the landing nair into the forward air. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the dunk, so we're going to have to win neutral one more time, but here comes Mythra with that rapid jab.
Yep, just to set up for a Pyra edge guard, but that Yoshi back air, one more solid hit. Oh, okay, nice. Jumping from the ledge, usually pretty dangerous, but able to sneak in a big hit, and what a response from Weeblewobs, almost taking the stock right off of the platform.
Gotta wonder, AG, if Weeblewobs had enough Rage, that up air very much could have been it, but he hung out a little bit too low on the ledge. There goes your ledge invincibility, and there goes that game, AG. Weeblewobs very much still in this.
Yeah, I think we finally saw some adjustments being made. There's always something to be said about the sort of dynamic that goes into the set when we see a character switch, because the tempo is so different, especially coming from Shulk game 1 to a very fast Mythra opening in game 2. It's hard to kind of adjust if you are Weeblewobs in that game. But when you have this best of 5 to work with, you have a couple of games to work with, and I think we're seeing those adjustments
and I feel like we got good music too. We got games to work with, we got songs to work with too. Turn on the Katamari. I'd love to see it. But once again, same matchup here, Aegis. I definitely don't disagree with it, and I like what you're saying, AG, about match pacing. It's very, very important here. Let's see how exactly this one's going to go. Weeblewobs on match point here. Taking a quick second, make sure our controllers are working, and we're right back into the action here, both players though. But it will be Mythra finding the first couple chops here as Weeblewobs going to get the command grab, but unfortunately no strings for both players. Both of them doing a really good job of recognizing, you know what, it's time to go.
Right. I love the use so far of all these different aerials we're seeing from Weeblewobs, really mixing it up. Trying to stuff approaches with a back air is something we saw a little bit of in the last couple of games, with a lot of so far. Love that switch coming in from Chumples, but it's going to be tough to find a hit. Pyra's a little bit slower.
Ooh, okay. First time we're going to see the down air with Mythra. You do have a little bit more vertical kind of reach there. She does have a little bit to fly, but now Weeblewobs trying to get something started. Good on Chumples to punish with a forward smash of their own, but still Mythra not as strong as Pyra here. We're seeing about the 100% mark, but unfortunately the dash attack going to be the wrong way. Very much a misinput, but still now Weeblewobs just trying to find a nice little aerial to end this stock. It's so close. Look at them dancing on each other's shields, AG.
Yeah, and the spacing is so very close to working out, but not. It's going to be Weeblewobs in that scramble, finding the up air and that first stock.
Things looking real good so far. There we go. There's the forward throw from Chumples right now. Definitely not impossible. That's the first time that I think I've seen Yoshi get up attack all day here. Weeblewobs holding on to this Rage really well. Going to be able to punish the Prominence Revolt with a nice little string, right? We still want to stack on this damage, but Pyra is going to be out for the rest of the stock. We definitely want to get an up air, an F tilt right at the ledge to get this job done, because Yoshi, once again, going to live forever.
Right, and then the immediate switches we've seen so many times before. We're going to try and tack on that damage, but Weeblewobs is going to make sure that Chumples does not make it back to the center stage. Unbelievable pressure right now. A little bit of a gamble, though, getting punished with the jab. Okay.
Yeah, landing Nair, unable to find much else though, so once again, it's going to give Mythra time to get her karate chops in with her sword. There's the down throw, going to be able to extend off the double back air here, and as now Pyra is going to come out to play here. You need a little bit more durability, but once again, the spacing between both players has been really good, but Weeblewobs going to be able to find that forward air dunk.
Yeah, very tense moment, trying to kind of tracing each other on the right side of the stage, just off the ledge there. Weeblewob putting it together. I love all of these aggressive options and the timing on them. So very smart as well.
Okay, now both players, I mean, Weeblewobs definitely can lose this stock, but it's a matter about how much percent Chumples will take before that happens.
Right.
To be able to find the Pyra down air, going for the read on the up smash, not going to be there. Weeblewobs now recognizing, you know what, I can play a little bit slower here, but the spacing games, AG, has been fantastic. The double jump armor is going to essentially get rid of that up air, and now we're back into neutral, but still Chumples pushing the advantage as far as possible.
All right, Weeblewobs getting some insurance, using that egg toss to kind of shield the recovery, and the jump armor coming through clutch one more time. Going coast to coast here, and there it is, that Pyra Nair switching back to Mythra to try and make a comeback here, but Weeblewobs wants to take it home.
At 109 now on Chumples right now. The reverse Nair is going to connect. Good on Weeblewobs here to still just play the spacing game. I know a lot of players, they get a little bit antsy, right? But you can't get antsy versus Mythra. The egg is going to connect, but the Nair from Chumples is going to stop it all. There's a down throw into the back air. Switch on over to Pyra. We're still trying to get something started here, but look at this. Both players, the spacing, AG, we've been saying it for the past 10 minutes. There's the down tilt into the dunk. What a way to win the set. That is going to be Weeblewobs winning it 3-1.
Already jumping up out of the seat before production can even cut the camera.